Very glad to have you on our Monday morning mentor, which we offer a lot of coaching insights to building your business online. So this morning we're going to talk about three things that I think that will help everybody to get a good start in 2015 and to really become a person of attraction and let people know your commitment and what you're doing. Now, before I start there, one of the biggest things that I see that become real issues in the business is that I'm engaged in several businesses, or I have a business practice. Maybe I'm a chiropractor, or maybe I'm a therapist, or maybe I'm something else, or online marketer, whatever it is. But you have a business that could be the mainstream of income, and you're saying, well, how do I promote my new network marketing business, or the network marketing business that's going to give me passive residual income? So I'm hearing some mute, but before I go on, I'm gonna mute. Hold on. Hi, Bill. How are you? And okay, we got everybody muted here. Okay. All right. So we don't want to hear any background noise. Okay. So how do you do that? And I'm going to talk to you this morning about how you do that and how you do it discreetly. Let's say that you're going to a networking organization, and you go there, and you're a chiropractor, as an example, and you've been doing business in that organization. A lot of people have been supporting you, but all of a sudden you're thinking, I'm not putting away for my financial future. I'm really excited about a product that works well with being a chiropractor, and I want to promote that product, but I want to promote it as a business because I want to make residual income. Do I go there into that network marketing group as a chiropractor, or do I go there as a chiropractor promoting my chiropractic business, or do I go there promoting my excited network marketing business that's going to give me financial independence and freedom and finally a retirement plan? And I'm going to give you some answers here that you have to kind of work in with yourself, but I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to lay it out, what's going to work and what doesn't work after 30-something, 2-3 years of doing this, but you have to really get a hold of this. Number one, you have to be specific to what you're building or what you're growing. And what do I mean by that? If you create an attraction to that, and you're going into a networking group circle where you're already represented as something else, you're going to create confusion. Just think about it, man. You're going to create a little bit of confusion there, unless it's congruent or it's relevant to what you're doing. Keep that in mind. If you're a coach and you write a book, well, that's relevant. If you're a coach and you're doing videos, that's relevant. But if you're all of a sudden you're doing something completely different, that could be unrelevant. So you see, if you're teaching multiple streams of income, then that becomes relevant. You see, so you got to be careful about how you present yourself when you become a person of attraction. Now, why is that important? And I'm going to show you how to do this, where it's really easy and you don't get confused with it. It's important because your what to do statement, how you profile yourself on the internet as a person, and how you signature yourself, these three things are going to be why people call you, to know more about what you do and raise the interest level or perk their interest in what you do. So just keep this in mind, your what to do statement, how you profile yourself, and also the signatures that you use on your business cards, okay, your emails, your texts, all of that is important when you're attracting people to what you're trying to build or what you're trying to accomplish. So we're going to work on that in a minute. Well, how do I juggle all of this? How do I put it all together? Well, very, very easy. You always do something on purpose. You do it on purpose. Well, what does that mean? Well, if you're going to an event, as an example, a T. Harv Eker, Millionaire Mind Intensive, and you're going there to recruit for your networking opportunity, you don't go there and say, well, I'm a jack of all trades, and I've got these 5 choices. That doesn't work. Because people want to work with you because you're established and you're an expert at what you do. See, people are attracted to you because you have commitment, you're focused, they want to learn from you, and they want to partner with you, and they want to grow with you. That's what building these organizations is all about, community. It's about working together as a team. So how do you establish yourself? Well, you go there with a purpose. Maybe you may have 2 or 3 different business cards. That's okay, I do. But you go there with a purpose. And you go there with a purpose representing that one particular thing. You go to that particular event, establishing yourself as the network marketing queen or king, right? And then you go over here to the networking circle and establish yourself as the local chiropractor. I hope that makes sense to you. Now, does it mean that within, let's say, network circle, I'm just giving that as an example, that's some networking group that I go to. That doesn't mean when you go to that networking circle that you have a couple friends and you discreetly say, you know what, we've been talking for a long time. I know you're concerned about your financial future. Here's what I'm doing to solve that problem for me. May not be for you. That's called posturing. Don't sell them. May not be for you, but here's what excites me. And you share with people why, and this is the most important thing, why you made the decision to do what you do. And folks, you need to stand beside that decision. In other words, you need to review why you made the decision to do what you do and stand beside it. Because you made that decision with a purpose in mind, with a goal in mind to have some success, some level of achievement. You got to stand beside that. So always list your reasons why you made that decision. Nobody can argue with you and say, hey, that's a terrible thing, or it's a bad product, or a bad company, or a bad service. That's not it. You made a decision for these reasons. And when I tell you to stand beside your reason, you're concreting yourself as a person of attraction, not a person of promotion. You're saying, here's why I'm doing it. You might want to consider this. This could help you. If that makes sense to you, then now you have what I call concreteness in what you're doing, and then you become that expert, that person of attraction. So let's play with some what to do statements. So let's say that you're going to be online and you're going to be marketing yourself online, which I'm going to be teaching a lot of online business, a lot of online techniques this year. I believe that online could give you a better quality prospect, more like-mindedness, entrepreneurial thinking, because you can target your market, what I call specifically. All right? Specifically. Get that S in there. Because that really helps you to talk to quality people. And in this business, if you want to grow an organization, you have to find leaders. I've been in a long time. Not only do you have to find leaders, I'm going to give you another reason if you want to grow a good organization. Not only do you have to find leaders, but you have to find people that have a strong desire to succeed, to learn, to grow, and good mindset, and work with you in partnership, see? All right, your job is to find them and to create a relationship with them and to grow with them. Seriously. Finding leaders is paramount and key if you want to have the type of income or success in this, 6 digits or more. You have to find a few leaders. Not a lot, but a few, maybe 3 or 4. Okay, that's there. And I think that online allows you the ability to do that. Now, before I go any further with the 3 things we're going to talk about this morning, understand that how you represent yourself to those people, online is going to make a difference whether they're going to view your profile, want to connect with you, want to converse with you, or not. So let's talk about your what to do statement. And let's say you're going to build this online, or you're going to build it through events, or maybe local networking groups or chamber, it doesn't matter, wherever you're going to take this to market yourself and represent yourself. So everything should be in alignment. Just bear with me. So what is your do statement? Well, let me give you an example. You got to be very clear about what you do if you're targeting a market. So let's talk about the different markets. If you're in weight loss, then you're in the weight loss business. That needs to be part of your what to do statement. Okay? I help people have a better life, or I enhance their life. That doesn't say anything about what you do. So you have to let them know, hey, I'm in the business of helping people lose weight. Do you know anybody that needs to lose 5 pounds? Hey, I'm in the business of helping people lower their utility bills. Do you know anybody that's really got extraneous high utility bills? Hey, I'm in the business of pain relief. Do you know anybody that's living in pain? You see where I'm going with this? So your what to do statement has to let people know directly what you do right now. You can't hide it. You can't kind of cover it up or massage it. I mean, you really have to lay it right out there. Hey, I'm in the business of selling weight loss products. Hey, I'm in the business of selling pain relief. Hey, I'm in the business of selling energy products. Hey, I'm in the business of selling mentorship and success. Okay, knowledge and education through online and success. It's because we work a lot with Success in Minutes. Okay, very, very important that you understand that your what to do statement is very, very powerful in introducing yourself. When you get up in front of a group of people and they go, what do you do for a living? You want to tell them exactly, hey, I'm in the business of promoting energy savings. Here's what we're doing. Now, your what to do statement leads it. Here's something key. I always like to bring in your what to do statement, but what separates you from everybody else in your company? What's unique and different about you? So with your what to do statement, you want to write in something unique and different. I sell energy and I help people save money with their energy bills. Very important. Now, what's unique about you? What I do differently is I sit down with people and I analyze their existing utility bills. Or I analyze what they're doing wrong with their weight loss plans. Or I analyze what they're doing wrong with pain relief. Or whatever it happens to be for you. Or nutrition. Or health. Whatever it happens to you. What are you going to do differently? Now, let me say this. I'm a believer. I always lead with the products. I think the products are the right way to lead on anything. And finding the benefits of those products and letting people know why you made that decision to go after those particular products or those particular services. I think it's important to lead with a service or a product, okay? Because not everybody wants to build a business, but probably everybody wants to take advantage of what your products or services do for people. Okay, that's very important. Think about that. All right, and then talk about this, why you made that decision and the benefits that you're receiving from that decision. So why did you make the decision? What are the benefits? That's very, very important that you get that in wherever you share that with people. All right? When you write your story about sharing instead of selling, you make sure you've got that in there very clear for people. All right. So once you got your what to do statement down and people know exactly what you're doing, company you represent, and what's unique about the way you're doing it. Now I'm going to give you an example. Let's say that you really want to help people build an online home-based business. And we know that in the industry today that building things online is right now has a lot of awareness. People are really looking to build online. Let's be honest, in the United States it's very, very difficult to build an MLM business because people have been burned, they've never had mentorship, they never developed the skill sets, they've been sold a bill of goods, and you know what? They didn't have the support, the mentorship, and the knowledge to build. That's just a fact of life. So now, how do you go back to somebody that maybe you've been in 2 or 3 of these, and they're going, oh no, I'm not going down that road again. I wasted my time. I lost all this money. You're going to hear that story a lot, and yet, honestly, the industry has produced more millionaires and more people financially successful than any other industry. How does that all compare? Over here, people are losing money, and over here, people are making money. How does it all compare? There's a gap. There's a difference there, and it usually comes down to developing the skills and the mentorship and the accountability in the business. That's what it comes down to. That's what the difference is. So what if you, in your what to do statement, said, what I do differently to help people become successfully is I offer personal mentorship and online training. Hello? Okay. I offer personal mentorship and online training. This is what we're doing uniquely and differently to help people become successful. Well, guess what? If you state that in your what to do statement and in your profile, they have to all line up in your profile on your Facebook, on your LinkedIn, on your Twitter, on your Instagram, whatever you're using as a platform. If you develop your profile to let people know that you're an expert at helping people create a successful home-based business. Now, I know a lot of people say, I haven't made any money at this, I'm not an expert at that. Not true. Because if you're being mentored by experts, you become an extension of who they are. So you can leverage, it's called leveraging the experts. So you can leverage off of them. Just be honest with who you are and where you're at, but leverage the experts that you're working with. Big difference. Hey, I'm working with a top coach, or I'm working with, a multi-million, 250,000 or 500,000 people, organization, and boy, you guys have some connections with some very powerful people that have been highly successful. So you can leverage that as means to draw other people in so they can have the benefit of that mentorship. That's all it really is. So you're an expert under training. It's not that you're already an expert, you're becoming an expert. So when you let people know that you're an expert at helping people build their businesses online, you got their attention. You really do. I went to Las Vegas with Lewis and I, and we were there with Eric Worre's teaching. Over 8,500 people were there. And I got to tell you, Lewis sat there right next to me. He's on the call right now with me. And we talked to people when they said, what do you do for a living? And I said, look, what I do is I help network marketing people build their business online through social media. They all asked me for my card. Every single one of them wanted to talk to me. Because most people do not know how to make connections, build relationships, and then offer their opportunity and then be able to close when there's a level of interest. Most people can't do that online. Most people just want to write things about, going on a vacation or a favorite recipe or their cute little kitty dogs and their kids. I'm serious. That's what goes on. And to me, it's like a whole day of wasted time. Those are fun things and lifestyle things, Hey, I'm over in Hawaii now and I'm vacationing. Yeah, and that's fun. That's what Facebook was designed for. Not so good on LinkedIn, but on Facebook that works. But let me tell you something. When you private message that person and get to the meat of who they are and what they're looking for and what their challenges are, you have an opportunity without spending a lot of time in a meetup group or driving in the car. I'm just saying. Now, some people may not want to do that. That's okay. But you're going to do a lot better, a lot faster, and find a better quality client online through your online communities. Today, you've got Google Hangout, you've got Skype. People can see each other like we're talking. So it's almost like building it in your backyard. The other thing, the search engines actually allow you to find entrepreneurs, salespeople right there at your local town when you learn the search engine capabilities. It's called bots and robotics. So how you set yourself up and how you represent yourself in your what to do statement, very, very powerful to become a person of attraction. Don't hide it, build it, grow it, be proud of it. Stand behind it. Okay? Hey, I joined this company for these reasons. Very excited about it. Here's what we're doing to help people. Here's what I'm doing differently to help people. Here's what we can offer you. Okay? Get that all down. Work on that, work on that, work until you have it down. The other thing, after you build your profile and get it out there where people know who you are and what you represent, because people are going to be looking for you. This is crazy. People go, I don't want to share that with people. Well, people are going to be looking for you, and you actually will sponsor people because they're looking for you because you have clarity in it, and people will be looking for you, and they will be contacting you. Now, the last thing is your signature. We talked about your what to do statement. We talked about your profile. Now we're going to talk about your signature. Why is your signature important? Your signature is important because, again, it lets people know how to connect with you. Your signature should let them know what you do, should have your what to do statement right in there, okay? For me, I'm an MLM marketing coach. I let them know that. I'm a master trainer. I let them know that. So what is it for you? I help people with home-based business grow their home-based businesses. It can be that simple. I help network marketing people build their businesses online. It could be that simple. Doesn't have to be I'm a famous person. It just simply says that you're going to hook to the interest that most people have right now, and that is how do you build a business online. Very, very powerful. You put that at your signature on your emails, any articles that you write, just like you have a link to your website, whether it's replicated or not, you have a link there, or a link to a video that explains your opportunity. The more articles you write, the more people send out emails with no backlinks. That's crazy. They have no signature there. Here's your name. Here's a brief statement of your brand, little tagline, and then all your numbers. Here's how you can reach me on Twitter. Here's how you can reach me on Facebook. Here's how you can reach me on LinkedIn. Here's how you can reach me on Google+. Here's my Instagram. And you put, oh my God, somebody looks at that signature and said, man, this guy's really doing it online. They really know what they're doing. So if you're not connected online or don't know how to connect online, then guess what? All you have to do is email me and I'll send you all how you get connected. If you don't know how to get on Google+, that's easy. If you don't get it on Twitter, that's easy. You're not on Skype, Skype.com. You could just Google it and find it. Just Google Twitter, it comes up, twitter.com, Skype.com. It's very simple. Google's a little different. It's plus.google.com. And you can sign up for your Google account. It's that easy. And they can, your LinkedIn, same thing. So there's no reason why you can't get all these online connections, you know, where people can find you and converse with you. Then when you get a blog site and you start, people are starting to look at your blog and look at all the materials that you're writing, and you got some free ethical bribes there, and you know, and they can sign up for that book and you can take all my work, and I'm going to be putting mini books out right now. I'm writing a great big, I'm going to write a book right now. Cher told me, said put it on Amazon. I'm going to put it on Amazon. It's going to be the most comprehensive training book ever the industry's ever seen, because I'm going to walk people through step 1 in 30 days, step 2, how to establish themselves online, give them the scripts, the type of teachings I'm giving you right now. People are going to have it. And if people read that book in 30 days, they should be making money no matter what they're doing. And I'm going to sell that book on Amazon. All right, they're going to be able to download it very easy on their Kindle. Most comprehensive book ever written, because it's going to be up to date about online marketing, how to build your business in social media, how to build a global business using social media techniques. All right, nobody's ever laid it out. You know, it's funny. I saw a friend do a Google Hangout, and he's at the airport, and he's telling everybody how he's going to be flying to this country and that country, and boy, if you have any people in those countries, that he's working on your interest and your behalf. And I'm thinking, where is this guy in? You know, is he in the? And I'm thinking, this guy must be back in the age of the Vikings, when you can go online and you can go to any country, any profession, and find entrepreneurs and build a relationship with them, and you could probably talk to a lot more people. Then when you get it going, you want to go there and support it. Yes, absolutely. You see my point? So teaching these techniques are very powerful to build a global opportunity, and if you stay with it. Now, last thing. I know I'm running a little overboard because I'm giving you guys a lot, because it's the New Year starting off. I woke up this morning thinking about, why do some people succeed and why do people not succeed? And this conclusion, after all these years, I'm finally figuring it out, right? I find that the people that set goals, that build consistent activities, and never give up, and they stay with that. You see, this industry requires 2 things. That you constantly sponsor. If you don't sponsor people and flow applications to your business, you're not going to grow your business. It's just a fact of life. You got to sponsor. Second thing is you got to mentor. Now, if somebody, once you sponsor people and you mentor people, they don't do anything, you know what? That's okay. That's their issue, their problem. But the fact that you sponsor somebody and you mentor somebody is very, very important. Those 2 have to work together. So just keep that in mind. If you keep sponsoring and you keep mentoring and you target the right people, you're going to be successful. Success can't hide from you forever, but you got to keep doing it. And you just don't give up, and you don't quit. You never give up. It's true. So if you got it in your heart, and you got it in your heart, and you believe in it, and you do it every day, and you just say, you know what, this is going to happen for me, and you get that mental attitude, you're going to be consistent. You're going to be consistent with it, and you're going to have success with it. That, my friends, is the truth. I've watched too many people struggle at the beginning, but they stayed consistent to their practices. They made their 5 calls a day. They made their 3 calls a day, their 5 calls a day, or their 10 calls a day. They did it every single day, regardless of the results. And when they did that, the right people showed up. Maybe they didn't show up the time that they would like them to show up, okay? But they did show up. It's true. See, we stop. We get frustrated. We get depressed. We say, oh my gosh, I haven't sponsored anybody in 2 months. And we get down on ourselves. But if you stay consistent with your practices and you do it consistently. Now, if you want to talk to me personally, I can show you how you can post to your social media using some freelance, Elance, or Odesk, and hire somebody, because that's what I do. Otherwise I can't stay consistent with it. So for $3 an hour, you can hire somebody for 1 day, maybe 3 days a week, whatever you can afford. That's very easy money, and you can have somebody post all the messages that I created for you. and then all you have to do is book your calendar with conversations after conversations after conversations. I know another friend we just brought in the business, he's doing the same thing. In fact, I was doing the same thing, but I was using another service that was costing me 3 or 4 times more money than Odesk. I don't know why I didn't think of Odesk. I was using Elance. And he said Odesk. I went and I got 14 people I'm interviewing right now for the job. And people came to me anywhere from $3 to $21 and about 4 or 5 more at $3. And they were educated people. And I thought, oh my gosh, I can get somebody for $3 an hour to do my postings and to screen these people and sort through them, and I can only talk to the people I want to talk to? I thought it was incredible. So I want to thank Bill for bringing that to my attention. That was a phenomenal, which he shared with me. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to turn it over to you. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop the broadcast now, and so it doesn't go too long, but I'm going to stay on the line and take it. I'm going to open it up for all your questions, okay? So hold on just a minute.